right, thanks, Andrew. At 8:33, Eyewitness News is covering schools now this morning. The Rhode Island Department of Ed is going to preview a brand new resource tomorrow. It's going to be called the Rhode Island Data Hub. It's a new tool that will bring together all the student information we need to know about in one central place. Education Commissioner Deborah Gist is joining us now with those details. Good morning to you.
Hi, Danielle.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So just briefly before we got on camera, I said to you, what exactly is this all about? It seems to me we have all these different places to go for information. So what you're telling me is you're now going to try to bring it all together in one spot, right?
That's right. That's right. We know that we have a lot of information about our students, and at the school level, we've been working really hard to make data available to our teachers and our parents in our schools at the individual student level and the school level for them to make decisions about the instruction for those children.
Okay.
This tool is actually a way that different agencies, the Department of Health, Higher Education, the Department of Children, Youth and Families, and Elementary and Secondary Education, and soon others, have gotten together to say, we have information about our students, other entities have information about our students. What can we learn when we put that information together? So for example, when we share information with higher education, we can discover factors about our students' performance in school in K-12, or their attendance or their discipline, that shows us about their success in higher education, or if they're not successful in higher education, and why, and what we can do about that. Just as one example.
Yeah, give us another example, maybe some more specific connections that you're already starting to make, or ones that you anticipate we may make by putting all of this together.
Right, so we have information, for example, about students that are in our foster care system, and then we can make connections between that information and information about their success in school. We have information from the Department of Health about students and lead poisoning. And so again, this isn't about individual students in this system. This is about how do we understand better overall what are the ways in which we need to support groups of students and help them to be more successful. And moving forward, we're actually looking at connecting information with the Department of Labor and Training and how their education affects their future job success. Right. And so there are a lot of opportunities.
So kind of tracking them from start to finish, which sounds like a great idea. And again, you're going to be launching that program tomorrow. But before we let you go, I wanted to ask you about another hot button topic in Rhode Island, the issue of full-day kindergarten. I understand that was just brought up this past week as a mom of 3. I would have loved to have seen it in my community. I know that they're past the age now where that would matter, but how are we making progress on that?
Yep. Full-day kindergarten is something, as a former early childhood educator, I can tell you is incredibly important for Rhode Island. And we are fortunate that we've had communities add full-day kindergarten to their schools, and that's great. It's a really smart thing to do. Academically, it's a smart thing to do for families, and it's also a smart investment because it means that they're going to have to spend less later on remediation and other issues in the future. So there have been bills in the General Assembly this year about not requiring full-day kindergarten, but incentivizing it, providing supports to districts as they decide to add a full-day kindergarten, and we've been advocating for that. So hopefully we'll see that come forward in Rhode Island.
Real quickly, are you seeing any other communities start to join on the bandwagon that you know of?
There have been. I mean, during these difficult budget times, there are some communities that are actually considering whether or not they can afford full-day kindergarten, and we've been providing information to them to say you can't afford not to do full-day kindergarten.
A lot of parents would agree. All right. Well, thank you so much, Commissioner, for coming in. We appreciate it.
Very good.
Good luck. Thank you. Good luck with the launch tomorrow. And again, for the very latest on this new database that they're going to be launching, you can head to our website, foxprovidence.com.